Their DPS just stacks so exponentially that versus the Zealots will just melt, whereas Marauders don't fire quite as fast. They only do 10 damage per second, whereas the Marines will do 12. So, and when they're stimmed, I'm sorry. And also the Marauders are larger, so the Zealots can get they can surround more. There's more Zealots per Marauder. That's for the later games, like mid-late game, just because then Zealot legs have kicked in with charge, and they can just rush in and surround them without really being affected by the Punisher grenades, whereas in the beginning of the game, Punisher grenades are that much more effective because of the fact that Zealots won't have their charge quite yet. If you understand what I'm saying.
Oh, I see. I do understand. So right now, after seeing with some more Void Rays, I decided to get a few Stalkers in my army. One of them is really low on health. I don't know where that's from, but I must have been shooting him. Make sure, guys, if you go for Hallucination, it costs a whole 100 energy, so get those sentries out a bit earlier along with your Zealots, and then get some more Stalkers to mix in with that army. But yeah, right now I'm going 8 gate. I'm getting that charge. It's almost done, and then I'm getting the Templar Archives, because once I saw him massing so many Marines, I'm like, well, you can mass as many Marines as you'd like. My Psystorm doesn't care.
There we saw a nice little run by the Phoenixes, by the Void Rays. They didn't really get any permanent damage yet, but it's a really cool showcase of how Phoenixes can be effective versus Void Rays.
Yeah, if you notice that Raven has really good Phoenix micro.
Yeah, he just skated right by those Void Rays and got out range of their beams, so then they lost their charge. And I mean, he could just keep doing that, going in and hit and run, and eventually whittle down these Void Rays, since their damage output without being charged up is not all that great. Oh, it's pretty decent, but wow, that's like better than Marine.
It's just as good as a Sentry, I think.
No, the Sentry fires once every second, whereas the Void Ray fires
they're so expensive. I mean...
Yeah. Just get ready to kill.
It has one less attack normally, though, and it fires a little bit faster, so... Their Raven talks about... Wait, let's see, he just said to hallow the Phoenixes and get the Rays. Is that what you saw too? Because I think I'm a little bit ahead of you right now.
You just warped in. You just hallucinated that Colossus. You hallucinated a second Colossus. That was the sound of vent. And I do believe that ICEFANG has... Wow, that's a lot of Colossus. But I do believe that ICEFANG... Oh, there he is. He's back. He lagged out for just 1 second. ICEFANG, are you there?
Oh, Raven, you lagged out there, man. You might have to repeat what you just said. Oh, yeah, I am, but... Oh, you lagged out a Ventrilo, that's why I couldn't hear you.
Oh, yeah?
It's okay, though.
Well, that's fine, just because I have the direct input. I don't need to be on Ventrilo.
Yeah, but I'm just moving out right now, right? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, with all these Colossus. And he laughs appropriately. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's the best way to win hallucination.
Oh my gosh.
People pee their pants.
Oh my gosh. That was quite beautiful, I have to say. That was that worked out so well. Oh, nicely done. Those hallucinations, because I don't know what they did, but I guess they got the targeting of all the Marines all whacked. But then they weren't targeting anything.
It might be that, but it also might be because I think the Terran player kind of gave up when he saw that many Colossus, and now the Void Rays are like focusing them down. So.
Yeah, you're good. Like WTF, thanks. Being very humble. So yeah, wow, hallucination, so powerful. I'm not sure how all those Marines would have done versus this amount of sentries and stalkers. But for sure, those Colossus are seeing off the mothership. Wow, a little bit of afterthought with it.
The big thing though was he just stopped playing. I mean, as soon as he saw that many Colossus, that's all that happened.
Yeah.
So that game was it had 3 things about it that I really wanted to show. Was hallucination. It's really fun to watch people pee their pants when you see something in Colossus. I mean, more professional players would probably know. They're like, oh, he shouldn't have like 20 Colossus, but who cares? But it also showed pretty good Phoenix Micro. I was impressed with how good Raven Eye's Phoenix Micro was, how he was able to hit and run so well. And then it also showed off how to beat a lot of Void Rays. Because a lot of people are asking how to beat so many Void Rays. Hallucination is a really big helper there.
Wow, Phoenixes are not good versus battle cruisers.
Yeah,
as you can see.
Yeah, the 2 hits makes them really worthless against battle cruisers.
Yeah. I believe without any damage upgrades, they do 4 damage for every round of shots, but those stalkers came up insane hard, so that was very good teamwork.
Guardian Shield for the
That's
win.
pretty much going to be GG.
Yeah, these guys just don't GG for some reason. They wanted us to beat them up, so I was like, whatever, that's cool. I'll let my minerals stack up in the 4,000s.